Hey everybody, welcome to the Blue Collar Beer Gourmet. I'm Chris. I welcome you to my channel. How this channel works is I like to drink craft beer, I like to review craft beer, and I don't like to pay a whole lot of money to do it. So most of the beers that I review on this page are going to come in around on this channel rather, not page, but on this channel come in around the $2 price range. And such is the case for today's beer. It was a little bit more than $2, but it was more than 12 ounces too. So I paid $2.49 for 16 ounces of Enter Night Pilsner, and this is actually from this is one of those deals where Stone has had to create different LLCs within its own corporation. So this is actually done by Arrogant Consortia instead of Stone Brewing. Arrogant Consortia is part of Stone Brewing, but it is whereby the San Diego unit and the Berlin unit sort of have this cooperative relationship, and that makes a third um, company, as I see it. Don't that's the technical end of it. But anyway, this is the Pilsner. It is 1 month past its best buy date, and Pilsner you try to drink fresh, and so I may be a little bit late on that, but that's my own fault. Quick facts about this: 5.7 ABV. Typically, American Pilsners or German Pilsners. I'm sorry, this is a German Pilsner. Typically, German Pilsners come in between 4.4 and 5.2 ABV. Believe it or not, I had to go all the way back to 2008 on the beer judging certification program, BJCP, as it's better known, and a good app to have on your phone if you're a craft beer fan. That is BJCP again. But had to go all the way back to their 2008 edition to find characteristics for German Pilsner. So as I said, 5.7 ABV, typically 4.4 and 5.2. So this is almost, you could almost call this an imperial German Pilsner, but it's not quite that high. Um, do not have IBUs, I guess. Huh, I guess no, I guess we don't have IBUs on this because I did go to the site as well. Now that's true. Yeah, the IBUs are classified, the hops are classified. It's this very strange thing if you go to the website. They make the whole thing, uh, cloak and dagger sort of crap. Quick review, quick information from the review community. 11 of my friends have given it a 3.73 cumulatively on Untapped. 21,000 altogether have given it a 3.46. Beer Advocate has only had 46 rankings. Its cumulative score is 3.72, which on their scale is good. Um, One of the things I did want to address on this, as this is a German Pilsner, it is technically, yes, it is a German Pilsner, but apparently Pilsners, because Pilsners were started in the former Czechoslovakia, current Czech Republic, in Bohemia, those were called Pilsners. Anything that was brewed outside of that area, even if you were using, God, what is the name of the hops you're supposed to use? Of course, I draw a blank as I'm saying this. But anyway, there's a specific hop. I want to say Saz. I don't know if that's right. If somebody is better learned, knows what I'm talking about, please, help out the beer community and put in there. That guy got it wrong. It's this kind of hop. Anyway, there's a special hop that you use for Pilsners. Even if you make the Pilsner, so if you make the Pilsner outside of Bohemia, apparently you're supposed to refer to your beer as a Pils. And that's the distinction between Pils and Pilsner. American Pilsner, American Pils, Czech Pilsner. So there you have it. Quick characteristics about a German Pils, as I found at BJCP's 2008 edition. May have initial sulfur bouquet, crisp and bitter with low maltiness, lighter in body and color with higher carbonation than the Bohemian Pilsners. So there you have it. Probably has something to do with I'm going to guess either the wheat or the water. That's usually, but probably the water in all likelihood. Going to be using my Pilsner glass. This is not a Pokal. Pokal is the traditional Pilsner glass. It's the glass that actually comes to a full conical point. This just has this strange little indent here. Apparently somehow that livens the head because Pilsners are traditionally very hoppy beers, or very carbonated beers. There's a lot of stuff on here about the whole thing of the combination between Metallica. Obviously, Enter Night. If you're a Metallica fan at all, then you know that song. Um, anyway, but I'm not going to bother reading all of that. It's a collaborative effort. One of the times that a brewery has worked with the band, sort of like when Belching Beaver worked with Deftones on uh, gee whiz, now I can't think of the name, on an IPA, and I even served that IPA at my at my wedding reception. Nancy will kill me. I've got a can of that beer in my fridge, and I can't think of the name of it. Boy, I'm having a lot of senior moments on this video today. Okay, what you are seeing is at least 2, possibly even 3 shades darker. You are not seeing the true color of this, and I'm very sorry for that. Wish the camera did a better job of that. Lots of carbonation in this. When I'm going to describe this as full high carbonation. That head seems to be nice and resilient, foamy, sitting right on top. Don't see a lot of bursting bubbles. Didn't do the beard wipe, but yes, you can definitely smell that Pilsner yeast, and a lot of malt coming through on this more than hoppiness. Malt is usually the more characteristic than hop on a Pilsner. A little bit of orange back there too, very specifically orange, not just citrus, but an actual orange smell. I'm going to quit yapping and start drinking. Cheers. It's crisp, it's clean, it's exactly what a Pilsner is supposed to be. It's light. Even at 5.7, I'm not getting hardly any alcohol burn at all. I'm going to describe it as a medium-low mouthfeel, just a little bit of spikiness, just enough to let you know that you're drinking something, but not overly spiky. As it sits on my tongue, it actually gets a little bit sweeter. Slightest tartness in the first sip, just a slight tartness, and then it melds its way into this nice, almost wheat honey sort of sweetness. Um, I am a big fan of Stone Brewing, that's for sure, and I'm probably going to be giving this beer. Oh, I'm going to give it a 4.5. Give it a 4.2. Comes in a can, so it gets another 0.25 on the scale. I'll be giving this beer a 4.5. It's a great beer, and at $2.49, you get a full pint of beer for $2.49. That ain't bad at all. That ain't bad in the least, especially a good beer from a good brewery like Stone. I'd say this is actually, come to think of it, this is probably one of their cheaper beers. You notice I don't do a whole lot of Stone beers on here because a lot of times Stone is just, it's a little out of the price range. But at $2.49 for 16 ounces, I couldn't turn that down, especially knowing what great beer Stone makes. So guys, if you like this video, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, drink good beer and don't break the bank doing it. Cheers.